Do they sell crocodiles? I'd like a crocodile. I think my kids would quite like a crocodile. So I'm going to go inside and check out the crocodiles whilst I work out a plan for finding someone to help me jumpstart my car. Crocodiles are cool, aren't they? Right, let's go to the main entrance. Here we go, look. Crocodiles of the world. And I found a crocodile. It's actually my sort of crocodile because it's made out of, well, all sorts. Probably old car bits. Yeah, that's my sort of crocodile, isn't it? Right, turns out breaking down at a crocodile zoo is basically the best place you can break down. Not only do they have crocodiles, but they also have some jump leads. So I paid my £10 to have a look at some crocodiles because I like crocodiles. And she says to me, well, in 12 minutes' time, there's a Nile crocodile feeding, which is going to be great. I hope they're feeding it a criminal. I don't think they do that anymore, but it'd be good, wouldn't it? So there we go. Whilst I wait to sort out getting the Alfa Romeo started, I might as well indulge in some crocodiles. What a great day out this has turned out to be. No swimming and no fishing. There's a snapping turtle. Funny story about a snapping turtle. Me and my friend Molly once went swimming in the reservoir. I can't remember the name of the reservoir. Earlswood Reservoir. We went swimming in Earlswood Reservoir, only to then discover that apparently there was a snapping turtle in there.
Watch your fingers, guys. No, you're bad temper.
And then we later found out that due to the blue-green algae, if you swim in there, you're going to die anyway. So we didn't get killed by a snapping turtle, and neither of us got ill. But you're not allowed to swim in Earlswood Reservoir. There you go, story for you. Is that a snapping turtle? And there's fish and all sorts. Crocodile at the back there. I blooming love a crocodile, I do. I really do like crocodiles. Look at him. I'll tell you what else is nice about this crocodile place. It's really warm. It's only about 4 degrees outside at the moment and it's quite cold. So I've come in here and I'm refreshingly warm. The reason I'd like to be a crocodile is all they do is wake up in the morning, lie in the sun to warm themselves up, mess about in the water, being like the kings of the water, holding their breath for ages and ages, and then they might eat some food, maybe have a fight with a jaguar, and then go to sleep, do it all again. The American alligator section. You can see one over there, look, he is pretty big, isn't he? That is a pretty big alligator. I wonder if he'd fit in the back of an Alfa Romeo 166. I'm not sure you'd really want to drive along with an alligator on your back seats. There's a Hunter S. Thompson story that he wrote in one of his books. It's just a small excerpt where he talks about, I'll flip the camera around. So one of the things I really like about Hunter S. Thompson is you never really know whether what he's writing is true or not. And he wrote a story about driving along late at night in sort of Canada way, and a mountain lion jumping into his car and him beating it to death with a beer bottle. Did that happen? I don't know. Is that going to happen to me with an alligator in a minute? Only if they catch me taking him out of the enclosure. Spectacled caiman. I like a caiman. Panama. Get these in Panama. I've been to Panama. I actually spent a bit of time in Panama. I'm not even going to bother explaining last night, but I slept on the floor of some customs office so I was basically prisoner because I had a passport and no lift. Then I got picked up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Got told that then I was getting picked up at 11 to go surfing. Got picked up at 6, so I've had barely any sleep. And my boat driver has just showed me the surf, told me to get out, and off. So apparently I'm going surfing. I'm a little confused by this whole thing. I'm on my own. I guess we'll see how that works out. Quite exciting. And found out after I'd spent 6 weeks there surfing in sort of a delta that comes off of the mangroves. One day I was convinced that I'd seen a crocodile, and my friends were like, no, it's a big log, but it was going against the current. I was like, I'm confident that was a crocodile. And I got out of the water and sort of went and had dinner and whatnot. And I later found out from one of the fishermen that there were indeed crocodiles in the bit between the sea and the mangrove, so it could well have been. And he was also like, oh yeah, there's bull sharks as well. I didn't know that either. So we got a Yakar caiman there. He's pretty cool. South and Central America again. He's just chilling, isn't he? Look at those teeth. What a cool animal. He's just hanging out, not using any energy, just absolutely chilling. You can see why I'd like to be a crocodile. I'm getting a bit bigger in here, look. It is kind of funny that I'm here on my own and there's all like school parties of children enjoying this experience and I'm just like having the time of my life. Yes, my car is broken down in the car park, but I like to make the most of bad situations. Oh, there's another one there, look. Absolutely brilliant. I'm so glad my car broke down today.
Size on them, but I'm sure you can imagine when they get to that size, we don't want them in here, so they'll be somewhere bigger to suit them. But they're a little while longer, they're only young at the moment, they're about 12, maybe creeping up to 13 now, so they've probably got maybe 10 to 15 years of growing left to do. They'll have various growth spurts and they'll slow down, everyone takes over each other every now and again. So plenty of growing left to do, and we like to keep them in the big group to show you, because they're one of the more gregarious of the plant species as well. So they just very tolerant of each other, quite accustomed to sharing the same spaces as well. They do have a hierarchy, and once they have that, once they know what that is, they're usually pretty set. And it tends to be, we've got two older girls in here, and they're the ones that are in charge. And one of them over there, her name's Levy, and I think that's the other one, Kay's there. Watch out for her, she's in charge, she's a troublemaker. But that's what they're going to do, because I don't anyway. So I'll start throwing some bits of food in, and then we'll see if anyone jumps for us as well, so hang around for that bit. The first thing you'll notice about these species, we're only bringing in sort of small bits of food, and this time of year will be a lot less than we're feeding them in the summer, because they're not digesting so fast. This is actually going, that's why some of the girls don't need to jump there. But even in the summer, we're not bringing up enough for every single crocodile to eat every single day, because if we did that, it would be far too much for them. We used to have the whole group jumping for their food at one time. You'll notice there's a size difference now. So some of those small ones we're just losing out, while we do a bit of both. We like to show this off to you, because it's a nice natural feeding behaviour that they would do. So when we get them in the deeper part like this, you should just be seeing them push themselves up and out using just that tail. That nice strong powerful tail. And you might see them, especially this side, they get a bit of land as well, so make sure they get plenty of exercise as well. Nice little one, got one. I'll lift this way. So that's what we're doing at the moment. Any more questions, you're more than welcome to come round and grab me or anyone else, Dr. Down in a green t-shirt, or a green t-shirt, you'll be providing the questions there. Otherwise, thanks for watching and enjoy the rest of your visit. Cheers.
Right, got some gifts. I got a mug for Mrs. Geoff with crocodile on it, which is great because to be honest she can be a bit snappy, and a little crocodile for my two small crocodiles at home. So right, let's go get the car jump started and crack on with the car video. Genuinely can't think of a better place to have broken down today. I mean, I was curious about the crocodile thing, which is why I pulled in here, and then when I got in the car park I was like, I'll just risk it for a biscuit and see if I turn the car off it turns back on. To be honest, if it had turned back on, I probably would have just carried on with my day and not experienced any crocodiles, but because the car is broken down in the car park, I am stuck here and I was able to enjoy the Nile crocodile feeding. So a brilliant day out for Geoff Buys Cars. Now I'm going to go see that nice chap on the desk and see if he can help me get my car started and then carry on with the rest of my day. Maybe not with all the school children. This is Andy, head of the visitor experience. And I'll tell you what, you have just given me a fantastic visitor experience because Andy has been able to rescue my Alfa Romeo and otherwise I think, what's the punishment for leaving a car in a car park too long? They just feed you to the alligators
Yeah,
or something.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Crocs get their extra lunch.
Exactly. Well, thanks very much, Andy. I've had a wonderful day. Anything to say for people who are thinking of visiting the...
Come down and see us. We're a very unique zoo, and we offer something that other zoos don't.
Exactly. And if you have just bought an Alfa Romeo in Bourton-on-the-Water with a questionable battery, this is a great place to jumpstart it. Cheers, Andy.
Thanks.
See you later.
Cheers.
YouTube's most boring car channel.